Hello and welcome to Ascension Arcana Tarot. This is Christine with a Twin Flame Collective reading. This is going to be a general reading, so as always, please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Let's get right to it. I was in a Rider-Waite mood this evening, so we've got traditional tarot. So what do my viewers need to know about their twin flame journey at this time? Okay, that's interesting. The cards are giving me like a funny energy. I was giggling before I even started pulling cards, so I'm feeling this is going to be a fun reading. The Knight of Pentacles in the Tower. So the Knight of Pentacles is feels like a manifestation, something that you've been working really hard towards, and he's really slow. He's the slowest knight in the tarot. And the Tower is, the words that I keep hearing are sudden breakthrough. So the Tower is like a sudden, unexpected event. It can feel very chaotic, but I just keep hearing the word sudden breakthrough. So these two cards together are totally saying to me that your journey has maybe felt like a long, plodding, slow journey, right? Of like very, very slowly just moving one step at a time. And then all of a sudden, this sudden breakthrough happens, right? Kind of like literally out of nowhere. These guys are being like blown out of their tower. They completely didn't expect it at all. I feel like the Tower card sometimes looks kind of scary, but I keep giggling. I don't feel like the energy of this is scary. I actually feel like it's pretty delightful. But I think it's like the suddenness and the unexpectedness of what's coming that is what the Tower card is speaking to. There's the Strength card again. We got that for our weekly reading. I love this for my inner work and the spiritual journey that I'm on. This is like a very symbolic card for me. Even like the lion symbolism has come to mean a lot to me. But this woman, you can see she's like this gentle young woman in like this sweet white robe, and she's just petting this goofy lion. He's like got his little tongue out and he's just totally chilling with her. But it's sort of taming your inner wildness, taming your inner beast, like your inner destructive impulses and emotions. It can be taming ego. It's really sweet. I'm trying to figure out how it relates to the message of Nine of Pentacles and Tower. I'm not quite clear on that yet. So we have Six of Swords, which is moving on from a difficult situation to calmer waters. I always resonate with this one because it's a woman and a child. I feel like this reminds me of a lot of stages in my life. But they're moving on from something really difficult and to a more peaceful place. I feel like the energy of the Strength is advising you what to do when the Tower comes. It's kind of like just chill out and kind of tame whatever your inner wild reaction to that would be. So instead of kind of freaking out and being like a wild lion, to just take that part of you and kind of gentle it down. It's interesting with the two kings. This is like a big message today. Okay, so we've got this guy about moving on. The two kings is interesting. So the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles are pretty different kings. I love the butterflies on the King of Swords throne. It's not always like a primary feature, but I don't know, maybe this is related to the weekly message that I pulled too, the butterflies of transformation back there on his throne. He's a king who's very, very logical. He's really thoughtful. He kind of cuts through the crap. He doesn't really tolerate foolishness. He's a king who will tell you the truth rather than tell you a lie just to be nice, right? He'll say it like it is and just kind of put it out there. The King of Pentacles is a really stable king. He can also have some like overly materialistic energy. I'm really drawn to like I don't know what that, I guess there's like a bull or something, these little bull figures, and how it reminds me a bit of the Devil card. I feel like, okay, I'm feeling this energy now. I feel like that's what's transforming with these guys, is maybe this energy of harshness and maybe this energy of like overly focusing on materialistic things is going to be massively transformed here with the Death card, which is actually one of my favorite cards, even though it's kind of, I don't know, I guess creepy looking, right? It's another one that looks kind of scary, but the Death card and the Tower card both being here, this is like a huge reading of transformation, which is extraordinarily powerful. I mean, that's pretty much what the twin flame journey is all about, is transformation and change. So this is actually really promising. I feel like if anyone who's watching this, if this is your collective that I'm reading for, this could be the breakthrough that you're waiting for. So we have these kings maybe representing being a little bit overly harsh or a little bit overly materialistic. I mean, this could be you, it could be your divine masculine that I'm picking up on, but moving away from and ending those energies. So I'm curious, I feel like maybe there's another card that belongs here in terms of like what you're moving into. Interesting. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. There's a lot of yellow here too. Yellow, 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 yellow. I'm really drawn to that. It's reminding me of the Four of Wands, which is like one of the twin flame cards. Let's see if I can flip to it. The message that I'm getting with the Page of Pentacles is messages. Oh yeah, here it is. This is the one that I feel like I'm channeling this, which is our classic twin flame card, 1111, and it's got the yellow background. That's what all these guys are kind of calling me to. Page of Pentacles can represent many things. He can be a student, but I just am getting messages. That's really cool. I hope this is somebody's reading, because this is great. So we have you kind of doing your work and maybe not seeing a lot of success, but just kind of plodding along, real slow, probably feels painfully slow, right? And then having this sudden breakthrough, which is like the words that I'm channeling for this Tower card. That's it. Sudden breakthrough, right? You controlling kind of maybe the inner freaking out that would come as a result of like kind of maybe the chaos that comes from this breakthrough. So just chilling, kind of keeping yourself under wraps, doing your inner work, choosing to be calm and moving on here. This whole bottom row has like this moving on feeling to me, because we've got this boat is going this way, we've got the Death card marching this way, and the Page of Pentacles is facing that way. So it's like really just progressing and flowing right through this energy here, which is really nice. I think it's taking the more negative aspects of these kings, and again, this could be your divine masculine. This could be something that you are kind of clearing, but just putting it to a final end and then getting some sort of communication. That's really cool. I love that. Let's scoot these guys over. So that is our message. Let's see if we have any advice. All right, universe, what is your advice for my viewers? I got I love the Queen of Cups. That's my queen. I'm a Cancer, so I love the Queen of Cups. Got 2 more. Okay. Okay. I feel like this is really clear. That row's actually just saying the same thing as these 2 rows both say the same thing to me. The Queen of Cups is reminding me of the Woman in the Strength card. They actually even kind of look similar. She's you being in your feelings. So the water signs are in the zodiac very emotional signs, and the Queen of Cups represents being highly intuitive, being highly in tune with your emotions. So really just feeling your feelings as you're going through the progression of this healing here. And this sort of the big sudden changes that you're going to be experiencing. Just being in your feelings and being calm about it, right? There's nothing about this queen that's freaking out. She's just chilling by the water, looking at her cup. She knows that she has the inner resources to take care of herself there and just be with herself and honor what she's going through and what she's feeling. The 7 of Wands and the Justice card is showing me like a fight being put to rest, right? So this guy's kind of got this distressed look on his face. He's fighting with all these wands. And then the Justice card is here to bring like peace and balance. Where there was once fighting, she's kind of taking over and saying, okay, that's done. Now it's time to have that balance, to be happy. It's about karma, like reaping the rewards of your karma. And that feels like in a really positive way. I feel like these guys are kind of saying the same thing. So again, this sort of fighting, this is more of a card of like squabbling. These guys are like squabbling amongst themselves. But then the Knight of Cups card is about, I mean, he kind of like the fat cat who got what he wanted, right? He's like sitting there with this smug look on his face, surrounded by like all of his awesome cups. Yeah, I'm feeling the exact same message for both these cards. So overcoming this adversity, which feels not as significant, and these 2 are the stronger cards, the Justice and the 9 of Cups. Showing that you're getting maybe not the full manifestation of everything that you're looking for, but you're going to be manifesting like a really positive and powerful next step, which is really super cool to see. I love that. So in terms of the advice for that, the Queen of Cups, as I said, would be just to be with your feelings, be peaceful, and know that you have the inner resources to do the work that you need to do and navigate through all of this in a peaceful way. I think the advice for these ones would be, don't get too caught up in this energy, like this fighting energy of the wands, sort of squabbling and like defending himself. It's not really productive, and I feel like it would be a big energy leak for you. And that it's safe to know that the energy is balancing for you. There are good things coming in, and there's going to be, I mean, this guy's kind of like some wishes coming true, right? He really is getting a great manifestation of some things that he wanted. So I think it's safe to trust that these are the energies that are coming in and not get too fussy or fixated over some of this wand stuff, which might feel kind of icky. It does, the energy of that in this doesn't feel great. It feels like some conflict. And I wonder if some of what's coming in and maybe the transformations of some of these like divine masculine energies might feel like conflict. Like I feel like these 2 here are really relating to these 2 kings and the transformation that's happening here in this like masculine energy. But yeah, the advice is really stay calm, chill out, do your inner work, feel your feelings, be with yourself, and don't get stuck in this. This is a big energy leak and it's not productive. And just trust, like trust God, source, the universe, your guides, your ancestors, whatever you place your faith in, that this energy is what's coming. And that's what the universe wants to bring to you. That's super beautiful. Okay, I wanted to do a couple of love oracle cards and then a lover's oracle. So let's see what these guys have for us. I have, you guys can't see them, I have both of my cats here within like 2 feet of me. I think they have discovered that they love when I do tarot readings and they just come over and hang out. What lover's oracle cards do you have for my viewers? Maybe none. Oh, there we go. Okay. It says date. Meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan or set a date. That's interesting. I don't know if... What it's kind of bouncing off of for me is like the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. I'm wondering if maybe for someone who I'm reading for, depending on how many people watch this, someone's or one person who I'm reading for, the message might be around meeting up with your twin. It says boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. I feel like this is relating to this whole energy flow over here, especially with the boat. All right, it's pretty on the nose there. What's sticking out for me is progression and moving on is definitely like the flow that I'm getting here. Closure issues, I feel like is speaking to these, the energy that this like clashy, clangy energy that I'm getting with these wands cards. I feel like if you get stuck in this, which is going to be like the mental chatter, the ego chatter, of whatever this is that's going on, I feel like this is what could potentially cause you closure issues. So again, just refer back to that advice that we're getting, right? To feel your feelings, chill out, calm your inner beast, like hang out on your throne by the ocean and just trust and have faith that everything is going to be okay. I'm going to try to do Love Oracle. These are the heart-shaped cards, and sometimes they're like really hard to shuffle. So we'll see. We'll see what comes out. They're really sweet cards though, so I want to give them a try. Okay. There's the picture on this one, if that resonates for anybody. And then it says, time, you are trying too hard. Give it time. Interesting. The message of that is very much not to try to force any of this. I feel like if you're trying to force this tower to come so that you can have your breakthrough, you're going to meet so much resistance from the universe. This is a thing that the universe wants to flow right to you and just completely sweep you off your feet. This is not a thing that you're in control of at all. I can feel that. So if you're in this sort of trying hard energy, you're pushing against the universe and preventing this flow, which is not what the universe is wanting for you. I can't show you the picture on this one, but I can show you the message. It says healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed in this very moment. That's really sweet. I mean, that's what this is. I really feel this. This is like This is a healing, a divine masculine healing here, like a transformation that your masculine is going through. It could be you guys. I feel like probably for the majority of anyone who's watching this, it's your masculine going through this. For some of you, it might be you guys going through this, and that's also okay. But that's what this is. It's just healing out some of this, the more, I don't know, like difficult aspects of these cards. For him, I keep feeling the harshness, and for him, I keep feeling the materialism. Just let him go. And I feel like the Queen of Cups too, like she is a very loving queen. She's really sweet. She's really gentle. Yeah, she's just very loving. So that healing energy, I think, goes along with her just loving yourself and also unconditionally loving your masculine, because if this reading is you, I guess I'm assuming I'm speaking to divine feminines, but I know I have some male friends who probably watch this too, but if you're divine feminine and your masculine is going through this, I mean, whether or not you guys are even in contact with each other, like he's going to need a lot of compassion because this is some big transformation. And if you're a divine masculine listening to this and you're the one going through this transformation, it's totally okay to just be in that gentle, loving energy with yourself. Just give yourself like a ton of compassion and choose to love yourself unconditionally through this, because again, like I said, I'm drawn to the butterflies back here on the back of the King of Swords throne. I just feel like this is going to be a big transformation. And the Page of Pentacles with his sweet pentacle that he's offering, it's like a gift, right? It reminds me of the Ace of Pentacles, actually, which is kind of like a new beginning, a new solid beginning. And that's what he's holding in his hand. So that's really sweet. Yeah. When I did my general reading for last week, I said, oh, I wish that this is my week. And then like, it was totally my week. So I definitely don't want to say that this is my week. This is a lot, and I'm already going through a lot from the other reading. But for whoever this is, if you can just sort of ride this out and not get too bumpy with it, this is a really super powerful transformation that's coming to you. I think it could be like your next big breakthrough. So that's awesome. Please feel free to comment. I would love to hear if this is your week and if any of you guys have breakthroughs in your own healing or with your twin flames. I'd be super psyched to hear about it. Anyways, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.